Alright, what's up guys? So today we are going to be showing you a 4-color print that was optimized to a 3-color print. This is going to be the Kennedy logo right here, as you can see. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that with the blank shirt that I got here. So I'm going to lay it in there. Make sure this thing is aligned nicely. And then I always like to kind of flatten it out just a little bit, so when the print goes on there, it lays down pretty good. So this right here is going to be the underbase. To show you guys that the underbase itself is not real white. It's very transparent. It looks almost like a gray, but that's fine because we're gonna fix that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this heater on it, let the heater, I guess, kind of harden it for a good 10 seconds or so. So I'm gonna wait for that to get heated, and I get my roller, and it should be good now. So I roll it out. And so I go 1, 2, 3, and that kind of just adds a nice flat print for the second layer to lay on just as good. All right. So there it is. So it's a little bit more of a white, but it's not perfect. So I put underneath the flasher again, let it dry out for a little bit, and then wait for it to come out so I can flatten it again. And I think that should be good there. So again, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. This is the last layer here. So I put a nice little thin coat where it pretty much covers the artwork. And when I push back, you will see that the artwork is now visible. And then boom, so that's the white that we were looking for. That's more of a solid underbased white. Underbase just means that it kind of helps the colors that go on top look a little bit more rich, because if you put a red or that gold on the black, it's going to be a little bit transparent. That's when you add so many layers, it gets a little heavier. So this underbase helps eliminate that heaviness. So I'm going to touch it, so it just needs a little bit more time. And then the next color is going to be red. So the red's going to be the tongue there. And you know what? I mean, I normally don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it just so it looks super nice. So I'm going to roll it one more time. Throw down the red. Now the red, to me, I think it looks good with 1, but I like to give it a 2 pass because I guess it just makes it look like, again, more rich. The color just a lot more rich than if it was just 1 pass. It's a little transparent. Still not that bad, but so anyways, if you want to look close, this is what it will look like with just 1 pass. But I want that red to pop a little bit more, so I'm going to hit it again. All right, and then that's the red I was looking for, which is good. I'm going to let that dry for a good 6 seconds or so, and then my next color is going to be this gold. Now this here is a custom gold. It took me about a good 35 minutes to make. I literally made it from scratch. So I made it from the yellow, the orange, and a little bit of black to give it that little darker tint to it. I try to match it to the gold that I know Mrs. Z wanted, so that's what I made sure I matched. So this is ready for the third color, which I'm gonna lay. So as you can see, it's all white with just that red on the tongue. And then a nice thin coat. Push it, and that gives you that gold. Now it's still not done. I know there's certain spots that need that extra layer to give it that more richer gold to it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just going to, I'm giving it 110%. That's what I'm doing. It's just adding those 2 layers of red and gold, just give it that nice rich color. All right, so that should be good there. And just to make sure this thing is nice and flat, I'll do one more go of this. Throw down the last coat of gold. And that's it. You guys can take a closer look. And as you can see, this was a 4-color logo, which we optimized it to a 3, eliminating the color black. So it gives it a little bit nicer feel to it as well. but it's also a little cheaper too because you're not using that many screens. As you can see, there's 3 screens here. If you would have added another one, it takes more just to get the artwork printed and to set it up, put the color in. Once it's printed like this, I throw it inside. Now this oven here is a 9-foot oven that gets up to about 600 degrees, but the heaters sit up just high enough where it only gets the shirt up to 320, and it's supposed to be in this conveyor belt at 36 seconds to cure it perfectly, and that's where it's all timed out to be. So now I have this box here that would catch all the shirts, and little by little, each sizes I would take them out and set them up like you see there. And then yeah, so like I said, it takes about 36 seconds for it to finally get out of the dryer. And there it is. Alright, so that's from start to finish how to make Howard Kennedy's awesome t-shirts.